Hey, it's the Chief Bonding with Board Games. This is an unboxing of GMT's tactical World War II board game called The Last 100 Yards, Volume 2, Airborne Over Europe. Airborne Over Europe. Let's go in and see what's in the box. All right, The Last 100 Yards, Volume 2, Airborne Over Europe, designed by Mike Denson and, of course, GMT. So again, this is their tactical system. Cover is kind of interesting, a little more muted than I thought. Of course, we've got the black and the white, but then it kind of blends in with the gray, with the yellow and the red being what stands out. All fine. So we're still in the shrink, but we can see we've got map 16, 20, what is that, 15, 13 that are at least showing. I have not seen the inside of the base game, let alone Volume 2, so we'll get into that in a second. Of course, you can see we're getting side views of the vehicles and really of the troops and the guns, as opposed to that top-down view. 1 to 2 players, complexity rating, that varies depending on who you are, you know, but I have not played the system, so no way for me to tell. All right, we're getting into the shrink. We'll flip this over. If I can get a hold of it, let's just pull it up. All right, back on screen. Let's lift this off. So you can see the boxes, some of them have been getting really thick. This one's a little bit more on what I would call the normal side. So let's see what's inside. Nice. Okay. So we've got Airborne Over Europe. That's interesting. The last 100 yards is kind of muted there. And we've got the war paint and the Mohawks. That is so cool to see that in World War II era. Airborne guys have always been unique. I was a leg, never airborne trained. All right, we've got good color pages. These are non-glossy. So we got rules examples, a lot of what looks like explanations that'll point out a letter and a color in a circle so you can real quickly figure out what's going on. Some what look like historical photos. I've got to look closer. Sometimes they'll be reenactors, sometimes they're historical. Not sure which one that is. All right, lots of examples on, wow, they're calling it shoot and scoot. But movement overrun. Nice. Very interesting. So, lots of diagrams, pictures, what's going on. Makes it easy to learn. Easy to learn. All right, let's go through a little quicker. So is this the rules? No, that's the playbook. Hello, take a look, playbook. So I love playbooks. Sorry, I'm assuming rules on top. So playbooks will walk you through turns as if your buddy's there teaching you. And nice color photos, historic stuff, very thick. How many pages? I don't know what that is on the back. What are we dealing with? Come on, 35. 36 if we count the back. All right, let's look at the rule book. There we go. Series Rules version 1.1. Let's see what we got here. All right. There we go, a little more typical. Sorry. All right, let's see what we got. Yep, terrain, movement, fire, line of sight will be huge for a tactical game. So you can see we've got some color inlays. It looks like the blue may be some designer notes. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, more of the same. That 12.2 refers to maybe 22.0, some optional rules. There's some design your own missions. Very cool. How many total pages? 36. All right. Here we go with counters. So that says sheet 5. Let's see if we can bring that up. You can see they got a little glossy finish to them. All right, how easy will these punch? Very nice. Not a lot of material hanging up on the side. Good, like it. All right, let's move through these. Whoops. All right, there's sheet 1, front. So you can see we've got some, I almost said British, but some United Kingdom heavy vehicles, tanks. All right, here we come with some Germans. Wow, punching out very easy. Front, back. Very nice bright colors. Again, I have not played the system, so that looks like some modifiers you could throw on. And what do we got here? All right, sheet 4. And here's our maps. All right, so unmounted, that was typical, good, double-sided, very nice. And I'll roll through these now. Usually I'll open up if I have like a big map, but since these fit on screen, we'll just work through them. So what is that? Map 1613. Here's map 24 with what looks like some marshland or swampland and river, small bridge. 14, little downtown, well, little village downtown action. I saw a church in there. Here's 15, 21, make sure I'm on page. So nice, wow, lots of maps. So we've got 17, again, a little bit of a village center. These are glossy, they're thicker paper. Very nice. I actually like the look of the rivers here. I'm not sure what these points are. There's these little points along here. I don't know what that's showing. And look at the terrain. That looks nice. So, and these are bigger, these are bigger hexes than kind of what I'm used to as well. Very nice. Okay. Let's see, that's 18. Wow, we got more maps under there. So again, we're dealing with some terrain areas. There you can see the hill. And here you see how steep this hill is. The way that terrain, it's almost like cliff-like on that side. Interesting. Imagine vehicles will have a hard time climbing that. 22. And the last one, 19. And 23. All right, let's see what else we got here. So we've got a player aid. Oh, here's a little sheet. Game track. Player aid card. Let's see. Let's just work through these. So we've got little missions that are rolling through. Wow, look at the amount of maps used in this bad boy. Look at that. So you got your partials. Very interesting. All right, we'll throw these. Look at this. You got depth. So it looks like you're going to be really trying to push through. All right, here's another player aid, a large player aid folding out. Nice. All right, here's our insert and some dice. Interesting. I usually will pull these inserts out, and I can't help but always look underneath. Ever since the Legacy games came out, I've got to peek underneath just in case they've hidden something and I can't see it. All right. So there we go.